Welcome into New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. This mailbag aired on our live show, which goes down every single Wednesday. So subscribe and turn your notifications on so we can catch you at the next one. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing a hard hat. It's just because I'm a blue-collar type of dude, and the real ones made it happen. If you know, you know. Shout out to Mr. Cardinal Gaming. So, you think Saquon will have 1,000 yards this season? I 100% do. I do think Saquon Barkley is going to get to 1,000 yards on the season. He's already at 463 yards through 4 games. So if you just do the math, he's averaging 116 yards per game. Times that by 17, he's on pace for 1,967 rushing yards. I think that question should be, could Saquon Barkley get to 2,000 yards on the season? That'd be a little bit tougher, but Saquon needs to just be in what Saquon is, the best running back in the NFL. 5.5 yards per touch, 2 touchdowns. Every time he touches the ball, it really seems like he could take it to the distance. Saquon Barkley is that dude. I am expecting him to get to 1,000 yards. I mean, shit, he's already halfway there. Alan Jones, do you think the Giants should sign? Oh, Chad Powers. Never heard of him. Who is he? He looked pretty good at the Penn State tryout. Alan. You're a funny guy. I love Chad Powers. I think he's a pretty damn good quarterback. I like the way he throws the football. He throws the football very similar to some other guy that played for the Giants. I'm blanking on his name. Oh, that guy. Yeah, Eli Manning. He throws the football a lot like Eli Manning. Which one of these guys should the Giants sign if they need to sign a backup quarterback? Type 200 for Chad Powers. Think fast, run fast. Think fast, run fast. Or 10 for elite Eli Manning. Victor, what up, man? Is Evan Neal a bust? No. Next question. No, he's not a bust. Are you serious? He looked great against the Bears this past week. He's played 2 elite pass rushers so far. Brian Burns against the Carolina Panthers and DeMarcus Lawrence against the Cowboys when they played against the Cowboys. Look, Evan Neal is fine. Remember Andrew Thomas after his first NFL season? People were calling him a bust. Now people are calling him the best tackle in the NFL. I'm people. I'm calling Andrew Thomas the best tackle in the NFL. Evan Neal will be just fine. Relax. R-E-L-A-X. Relax. Prague Drummer 1969. Mike Glennon or Davis Webb every single day of the week and twice on Sunday. I never want to see Mike Glennon ever wear a New York Giants jersey again. He doesn't deserve to. He's a fraud. He doesn't deserve to play for my football team. And quite frankly, you guys deserve better. You shouldn't have to watch him play football. Mike Glennon, he's cheeks. We don't want him on this team. Davis Webb is a dog. He looked great in the preseason. If he has to play this week, I'm expecting Davis Webb to light up London. Gritty Guapo, why don't we sign Alex Bachman? $5 super chat. It's a good idea. I think there's definitely a chance that Alex Bachman could get a call from the New York Giants because, look, there's only 2 healthy wide receivers on the Giants right now. You got David Sills and you got Darius Slayton. Because Kenny Golladay, he's hurt. Sprained MCL, out a couple weeks. Sterling Shepard, he's going to be out for the season. Kadarius Toney, he hasn't played the last 2 weeks. Wan'Dale Robinson, he hasn't played the last 2 weeks. Richie James, he's now on the injury report, and he's not playing this week. So look, if Alex Bachman is cool with coming back to the Giants, I'd call him because he knows the system and he produced in the preseason. I do want everybody to get their mind right for game day because it is just around the corner, and it's all about mindset. My mindset and my mood all week is FGB. I want you to join me in the comment section right now. Let's spam it. FGB. 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 Let's ride. See Chronicle, a homie, what up? Will the Giants get a playoff spot? It's going to be tough. But look, you're 3-1 right now. A lot of teams in NFL history that go 3-1 have a good chance of making the playoffs. But it's 1 week at a time. We're 0-0 right now in week 5. That's all that matters. Let's go 1-0 in week 5. Let's beat the Packers. You want to make the playoffs, you got to start beating some good teams. The Packers, they're a good team. You got to win some games you're not supposed to win. Giants aren't supposed to win this one. They're 8-point underdogs. You go out, you beat the Green Bay Packers, you're going to put the National Football League on notice. And all those jokes about the Giants being the worst 3-1 team of all time, those are going to shut up real quick. Beat the Packers this week, and we can start talking playoffs. Solo, is Daniel Jones our QB next year? I don't know, and I'm not even really worried about that right now, to be honest, guys. I have all the trust in Brian Daboll and Joe Shane to figure it out. If he is, he is. If he isn't, he isn't. Do I think he's our franchise quarterback? Probably not, but he's got an opportunity to still prove it. I still don't think he's gotten the best shake of things. Like, look, he still has a bad offensive line pass blocking wise. He doesn't have weapons on the outside. You don't have those two things, it's hard to play quarterback in this league. What I do know with Daniel Jones, though, is you can win football games with him as your quarterback. I just don't know if you can win a Super Bowl. I want that guy under center. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's Daniel Jones. I don't know if it's not. Solo, I'm just not thinking that far ahead right now. I'm worried about week 5. Braden, what up, bro? How will the Giants defense match up against the Packers offense? I'm worried. I think the biggest key, I know everyone's talking about Rodgers. You got to stop Rodgers. You got to do that. I agree. But you got to stop the run. Because Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, they've been great so far this year for the Green Bay Packers. And the New York Giants' run defense has not been good so far this season. The Giants are allowing 141 yards per game, which is the 28th worst rush defense in the NFL. The fastest way you're going to lose this game is if you let Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon run all over you. Got to stop the run this week. That's really big for Wink Martindale. Maybe you want to bet on the Giants this week. They're 8-point underdogs. Lay some lettuce on some money line Giants. You'll come out looking pretty nice Monday morning. Do it with our proud sportsbook partner, BetUS. When you go to chatsports.com/bet and use that promo code chat125, they're going to hook you guys up with a 125% deposit bonus. So go to chatsports.com/bet, plug in the promo code chat125, and get yourself a free $125. Mr. Cardinal Gaming, also, do you think Daniel Jones will have a 4,000-yard season? He's already at 700. No, I don't. 4,000's a lot for Daniel Jones. Let's just do some quick math here, right? How many yards has Daniel Jones thrown for so far this season? Let me get the number real quick. Daniel Jones is sitting at 631 passing yards so far. So 631 divided by 4 times 17. He's on pace for 2,600. No, Daniel Jones is not going to throw for 4,000 yards. MB, how would you feel if we signed Desean Jackson? I don't want Desean Jackson. F Desean Jackson. Join me in the comment section right now. F Desean Jackson. I'm still not over what he did to the Giants in the Miracle at the Meadowlands Part 2, where he showboated, ran across the line. No. Hell no. F Desean Jackson right now. I better see this comment section on fire. Because we may agree off or disagree off Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, this and that. But I think one thing that all Giants fans can get behind is F Desean Jackson. I do not want him on this football field. No way, no how. I want everyone to type F Desean Jackson in the comments right now. Also, let's get it going. Let's get the good vibes rolling because we were just a couple of days away from game day. Let's sub for Giants dubs. You want the Giants to beat the Packers? You want them to get to 4-1? It's easy. Hit that big red button. Sub for Giants dubs. Sub for Giants dubs. Go down right now. Hit that big red button. Help Giants now. Get to 15,000 subs. Sounds crazy to say that. 15,000 subs. Jim B, player updates. We do have some injury updates. We can go through some injury reports from practice earlier this week. These are guys that did not participate in practice on Wednesday. Cordell Flott, Kenny Golladay, Richie James, and Julian Love, as well as Henry Mondo, Azeez Ojulari, and Tyrod Taylor. All those guys did not participate at practice. Players that were limited participants, guys that participated in some team drills, Daniel Jones, Evan Neal, Wan'Dale Robinson, Kadarius Toney, as well as Nick McLeod, Fabian Morrow, and Leonard Williams. I think Daniel Jones plays. I'm not sure if Leonard Williams does. I'm expecting either Wan'Dale or Kadarius Toney to play. It'd be really nice to get one of our first and second round pick wide receivers out there to help Daniel Jones. Sin City Goon, what a name. Should the Giants extend Dexter Lawrence? They should do it yesterday. They should extend Dexter Lawrence as soon as possible. He was dominant against the Chicago Bears. Wild stat. Dexter Lawrence had 8 pressures against the Chicago Bears. The most ever by a player of 320 pounds or more. Sexy Dexy, that dance he does, I love it right here. Sexy Dexy. Get him back, one of the best interior defensive linemen in the NFL. Like, wouldn't it be awesome if we got to see Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Azeez Ojulari play football on the same down? I would do just about anything for that to happen. Giants should 100% extend Dexter Lawrence. He's a damn good football player, and I think he's really hitting his stride in this Wink Martindale defense. I'll ask you, though. You guys are smarter than me, so let me know. Should the Giants extend Dexter Lawrence? Should they re-sign him to a new contract? Because he's about to be a free agent after this season. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know what you think down in the comments.